Hi, I'm Bowling Outer.
And I'm Missy Sandwich!
Welcome to
the BS on the Internet.
Well, it's been another one of those weeks.
Oh my God, has it been a week? And I'll tell you why, I need to vent.
It's been a week.
You guys, this has been probably the worst week I've had in recent memory.
Yeah.
It's been really bad. So, let me tell you what happened. So if you were at our stream last Saturday, remember I was saying, wow, one of my nostrils is clogged, just one side. What's up with that? You know, and you guys were saying, oh, you should try this. And you'll push your tongue on the roof of your mouth. It'll help run your nose. And I'm like, great. So I wake up the next morning with 101 fever. I am 38 weeks pregnant.
It was like 101.8.
101.8.
Just about 102. Yeah, almost
That's
102.
That's right. And my nose is pouring. I've got a headache. I've got a fever. I'm coughing. My throat is terrible. And I'm like, what is going on? So I go to urgent care the next day and they say, oh, you've got an upper respiratory virus. I get tested for strep. I don't have strep. But they're like, you're pregnant. You can't take anything. All you could take is Tylenol and Zyrtec.
Yeah,
to
and
try,
wait.
Yeah, and wait, and
Yeah.
drink a lot of water, and like you could have all the cough drops you want, all the throat spray you want, all this stuff, and just wait it out. I can't get an antibiotic.
The worst thing is you couldn't take decongestant. That was the worst part.
No, you
Yeah.
can't take Sudafed. You can't take like Mucinex or anything like that to try and like dry it up. So I had to wait and wait. And today we're recording this. It's Friday. The fever just went down to 100 today.
Yes.
This morning. I actually haven't taken my temperature since this morning.
Okay.
And it was
You
100.2.
you look and sound 1,000 times better than you
This-
did the last couple days.
Right now, I still have a lot of pressure up here.
Yeah, you still sound congested.
Yeah,
but
this
like
whole
before,
nostrils
it was
closed
like
off.
you had like like you were sick.
Yeah.
You know, like really sick, and like at least you're now you're finally like okay, it's ending. I'm getting over it, like that kind of thing.
I know. And you know, I was like, is this going to affect the baby at all? And they were like, no, he's fully cooked.
That's what we were worried about at first, because if it was like a
Yeah.
bacterial infection, we would have had a different issue.
Yeah.
It would have been a different situation.
Especially because we have a scheduled C-section this week.
This
Oh my
week.
gosh. When this goes up on
This week.
Sunday,
Yes.
Wednesday.
Yes.
So when this goes up on Sunday, we'll be 3 days away.
3 days away.
3 days away.
From the
We're
next
done. We're done.
Otter. Yes.
So
from Brother Otter.
They were saying that if I had a fever, they wouldn't be able to do the C-section. So
Yeah.
we were hoping that it would break by
and
the
it
time.
looks like it has.
It looks like it has. I still feel really bad, but
I'd be
we went-
shocked if it went back up at this point.
I know. Well, we went to the OB this morning, the last appointment, and I said, if I'm still sniffly and all of this stuff, will I still have the C-section? They were like, yeah. So I'm like, so I could be on the table getting cut open, and they'll put the baby on, and you'll have to be like wiping my nose.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, because, and so
Like-
I know. But you know what? Oh my God, guys, he was so awesome. He went to the store like really late at night. He got all these tissues and all these
I
cough
couldn't believe the
drops
speed
and,
she
like,
went through the tissues.
I
I got like
just-
4 boxes of tissues, and I'm like, all right, this is gonna be great. And we went through a box a day, and we
Yeah.
ran out of tissues.
I had a trash bag that I
I was
carried.
like,
and
I
was
gotta
just
go get
blowing
more
them in the
tissues.
trash bag, blowing them.
I
Like,
thought for sure I had us covered.
miserable.
Yeah.
And the whole time this is going on, I'm having like very late pregnancy symptoms, like contractions.
Yeah, that's the worst
and
part.
The baby
Like it's all mixed with
kicking
that junk.
and not
you know?
being able to sleep and
Yeah.
body aches and all that kind of stuff. So
If you
I
can't
was
sleep,
really
so
getting
you couldn't give your body a chance to kick it. 'Cause
no.
you couldn't sleep.
No.
You know, so it was like
I
it was just
couldn't
adding
rest
up.
It out. And
couldn't
then
take
we've got-
NyQuil, you know.
No. And then we have Toddler Otter on top of all of it.
Yeah.
Being just like this happy, amazing little boy. And he was like so awesome. But oh my God, what a horrible freaking week.
Yeah.
And you've been
Fortunately,
so nice.
well, I have a
Maddie
cool
worked
boss,
from home.
so I was able to work from home for the week.
I know you were
Whereas
so
I'm not supposed
nice.
to, but you know, it worked out.
I know,
It worked
I'm sorry
out.
I didn't like. I feel like I slacked this week. Like I didn't
No,
miss
you were
dinner
sick.
as often as I wanted
You were
to.
sick, and you're the last week of your pregnancy. This is when it all comes crashing down. This is when we get all hands on
it
deck
is.
and be like, all right, we're gonna get to the end of this. It's
know.
gonna be okay.
Well, that being said,
Yes.
this is how this is going to work from here on out.
Yes.
So obviously, there's not going to be a BS on the internet next week.
No, there won't be.
Because I have
Lissy
to
will have
be-
had abdominal surgery.
Yes.
Won't even be able to sit up
No,
for a while. Not
And-
even sit up, let alone like get out of bed and
I'll
like
have to
walk
probably
around.
be at like a 45-degree angle.
Yes.
This will be my second one, so at
we
least
know a little bit what to expect
Yeah.
this time. Yeah.
So I think so next week, but we'll do little phone vlogs and everything. We'll pop them up on
Yeah.
the channel, let you
We'll
know
put
how we're
some stuff
doing.
up.
Follow us on social media. We'll share all kinds of information.
I might do some solo streams
yeah.
here and there as we go over the next month or
Right.
so.
But I really think I want to be back down here within 2 weeks.
Oh.
3 weeks. What if I lean all
Everybody
the
write
way
that
back?
down and see if that
No,
happens.
I'm gonna try really hard.
No,
I
you can't.
really,
You
really
can't.
want
You
to-
can't speed up healing of a incision from abdominal surgery. You can't be like, I'm gonna
know.
power through this. It has to heal.
I remember
you
that.
gotta let it heal.
I know. I remember that really being the issue before. Is just sitting upright, like sitting, and it hurts now to sit at a 90-degree angle.
Yeah, it's gonna take you longer than 2 weeks.
But well, we have some videos pre-recorded, so
Yes.
they will go up.
We
But
tried to
and
plan
then,
for this best we could.
Yeah, we tried. This week, we lost some days recording because
We were
I
gonna
couldn't
record
breathe.
more, but Lissy got sick, right? So I mean, like it kind of we
so
couldn't keep
bad.
up with it as much, so we don't have as many videos as we wanted to.
I know.
But we do have some that will be trickling out over the next few weeks.
I want to try and chug out as many as we can in the next couple of days, but still we've got like laundry to do and meal prep and all kinds of stuff to get ready for when we come home because 3 nights I have to be in the hospital. That sucks. Stay glued to my social media. I'm going to be so bored.
Yeah.
I'm going to be tweeting all of you like, oh my God, this is terrible. But so I'm going to go in Wednesday morning and then I will be coming home Saturday morning.
Yes.
Maddie's going to be going back and forth
the
to the
whole time, yeah.
hospital. Yeah, our parents are coming and all that kind of stuff. But he's going to be out really early in the morning.
Yeah.
And we could just, get on with our lives and get back to what we need to get back to. I'm excited.
Yeah, I am too.
I want to
am
see if
too.
he looks like his brother.
Well, it's gonna be a little bit before we really get that, because first he's just gonna look like an angry potato,
Yeah.
like all babies do.
Yeah,
He's gonna
yeah.
look like a baby.
Just sleeping.
Like a brand new
In a
baby.
little
He's gonna look
rocker.
like a baby,
Yeah.
and then you give it a few months, 3-6 months, and we'll start to be like, wait a minute, look what
Yeah.
this started to look like somebody.
Yeah,
They look like a
yeah.
person, and then we'll get an idea.
Excited.
I'm excited too. I'm
yeah,
excited too.
It'll be cool. It'll be
Yeah.
cool. He's really, really, really active. Really
Yeah.
active in there. Like he kept me up all last night. Just like I feel like he's trying to like get out or like bust around. And I feel like arms and legs and fingers. I feel like raking along my back. I feel this. All of these things. He's on all kinds of tendons and. I'm really, really uncomfortable. I'm totally over it. As of right now, we have 5 days.
5 days.
5 more days that I kind of just repeat to myself over and over, and I go 5 days, 5 days, 5 days.
Not even 5 whole days, because it's like
It's
it's
10:30
like
on
less
Friday.
than 4.5 at this
Yeah.
point. You know,
Oh my god.
because it's gonna be really early in the morning on Wednesday too.
Yeah. We
gotta
gotta get
be
up
there at,
really
like,
early, like 5:30,
5:30, I think.
6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
We're the first like surgery.
Yeah.
So, which is good. I'll just get it over.
Yeah,
with.
get it over with. I
So
think it's
can
better
eat.
to be like super tired, so we can get up and be like, all right, let's just go.
Oh my god.
And then like go in there, get it done, and it's done. You know?
I could drink.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I could have sushi. I could have lunch meat. I could have a hoagie.
Yep.
Oh my god, this is amazing. You know what I
You'll
want?
be able to sleep.
Yeah, that's gonna be big.
I mean, sort of, except for the crying baby.
You know what I want?
That'll be up to me for a while.
Yeah. Oh, I'll do it. You can hand
Hey,
it to me.
I remember. We had C-section
You can
last
hand it to
time.
me. I know.
You can't get out of bed to get them up.
I know.
So
You can hand 'em to
I know
me,
the
but
drill.
that's about
I
it.
know the drill.
I know.
all
So
good.
stick to our social media. We'll keep you guys updated. Thank you for being so patient with us while we dealt with this whole thing. And I know it's been touch and go. The streaming has been touch and go, but I'm so
Yeah, we had
anxious.
to cancel a bunch of streams.
I know.
So,
I'm
but
so anxious to kind of just get back in the swing with this.
we did it before. We'll do it again.
Yeah, because
you know?
it's baby number 2. I feel like we know what we're doing. Of
Yeah.
course, it's we got to get in a routine, and there's gonna be curveballs and things. But I think we're not gonna be so is he breathing? Is
No,
he okay?
I
Is he
already
all right?
am
You know,
I have
it's
so much less anxiety about the way this is gonna go.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
we know he'll be sleeping, he'll be eating, we do
Yeah.
belly time, he'll cry, he'll go back to
Yeah.
sleep, he'll eat, and it's just
Yeah.
that's basically it for a
Right.
while.
If any of you have 2 kids, 2 or more kids, put in the comments how it was for your second
Yeah.
onward.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Or if you have any advice for us, because I'm curious to see if it really is as easy as we're anticipating.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well,
Before
I
we
had,
were
a, had
brand
like
new.
had an epiphany.
Did
We
you?
were in Bye Bye Baby getting
Ah.
a crib mattress, right? For
Oh,
the
yeah.
new crib.
Oh.
And I'm looking, I'm like, I mean, these prices run the gamut, right?
yeah,
there's
yeah.
there's these cheap ones, these really expensive ones. I'm seeing is $300 crib mattress, and I
Yeah.
know first time around you're like, oh my god, I gotta get the super
antibacterial,
bamboo crazy
double-sided-
super expensive
yeah.
crib mattress. The second time I'm like, you get this $50 crib mattress. It's just a crib mattress. It's firm.
is it
He'll
okay?
be okay.
It's all right?
Let's just get this one. So
Yeah.
it's I realized very quickly now
It's
we
still good.
have
It's
a
a good
much
one.
better
It's a
idea
good
of
one.
what we actually need and what we
Yeah.
don't need.
They do-
The first time around, you go in there and feel like you gotta
you
go
need
ham.
all this stuff.
Yeah, and then it's
yeah.
no, we don't really need all that junk.
No,
and
no.
we also have a whole lot lot of it left too.
Yeah.
So it was a lot cheaper this time around, which is really nice.
I know.
But yeah, but that's happening this week. So
excited.
by the time we have another BS on the Internet episode up, look at that, 2 children.
Oh my God!
We got 2 otters.
We grew up.
Yeah.
We're grown-ups.
We're
now.
grown-ups.
When did that
We're all
happen?
grown up.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited.
When we started this channel, we had no kids.
No. Were we married? We were married.
When we started, yes.
Yeah,
I think we were already married. Yes. Yeah, we were definitely
married. We may have been freshly married. Maybe, couple years.
We have been married 2-3 years, I think, at that point. So by the time we really got going with it and like really kind of stepped into it, yeah, we had been married.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, wow. And we got together even thinking that we weren't sure if we were going to have kids.
Yeah.
We were both kind of like, I don't know if I want them. I don't know if I want them. And we were married for a while before we
initially we were just kind of like, yeah, maybe we'll no kids. And then we kind of changed our mind.
Yeah.
Now we're going to have 2.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It is fun.
It is. It's really cool. Maddie taught Toddler Otter how to go
One, 2, 3. One,
it's not
2,
fun.
3.
Ice cream and food.
Yeah, I didn't really predict the fact that he would start doing it when he had food in his mouth, and that was an adventure.
But anyway, we digress.
Yeah.
We have a lot to talk about. The It trailer came out.
Yes, we do.
Watchmen trailer came out. Final Fantasy VII. Oh my gosh, so much to talk about. Let's go! Okay, so a bunch of you were cool enough to send me this article, which I found fascinating, and I think you got it as well.
Yes.
About what it's like to work on ultra-violent games like Mortal Kombat 11. So we've talked about this a couple of times.
Yeah, we joke about it.
Yeah.
You know, like, is there something wrong with the...
Yeah, well, have you dreamt about these fatalities?
No.
Or anything like that? No? I have.
You have?
I dreamt about MKX a lot.
Really?
This one I haven't, but we're just now getting into the fatalities.
Yes.
And I think I'm going to start having them again. But now I kind of know where my line is. So I will look away out of self-preservation. You will look.
Yeah.
But I can't even imagine what it's like to work on these. So
that's a different thing entirely.
I know. So I spoke. So in this article, they spoke to somebody under anonymity because they were worried about their employment prospects, that they wouldn't get hired somewhere else. So they said they spent their days reviewing violent animation work, discussing it with leads, sharing feedback, blah, 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 being surrounded by the kind of, I have an itch, hold on. Oh, I can't scratch it. Can you scratch my ankle? Right there, right here. Oh, gosh. Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Moving on. But so they said they would have to, they'd have these graphic dreams. They would start to feel the effects within a month. So if you think a full-time job, after a month, all the time.
Yeah,
I stopped wanting to go to sleep. So I would keep myself awake for days at a time to avoid sleeping, went to a therapist, had PTSD.
Well, I think it's important to specify, though, that this is generally being surrounded by the kind of bloody real-life research material that creators reference in order to animate the video game gore. So we're not necessarily talking about just watching
the animation
fatalities in MK11. We're talking about the things that actually, like inspire the fatalities.
Exactly.
That's some
horrible,
crazy stuff, like real stuff.
Yeah, they said you'd walk around the office and one guy would be watching hangings on YouTube. Another guy would be looking at pictures of murder victims. Someone else would be watching a video of a cow being slaughtered. The scary part was always a point at which new people on the project got used to it, and I hit that point.
Yeah.
Can you, I could not. I really, really could not at all. Of course, they declined to respond to requests for a comment. From MK11. They said on one hand, they said, they spoke to an art director back in January. They said, we do a lot of testing of like, how will liquid land on carpet? How will it react on dirt? And we do tests and talk about them like, does that look like how you think it would look? If I get blood on my shirt, if it's going to get dark. So it needs to react appropriately. So that's how they're framing it. Just kind of like, we're just running a little bit of testing and things like that. But, I know. They said it's not so much what's happening. It's more than just the animations.
It's more just the animations.
More just the animations, yeah. I don't know. But they're saying that there's things like this in other video games, but there are other really violent video games that are just kind of like chunks and like blood and all that kind of stuff. I can't even imagine. We had some friends out here working on Outlast. My gosh, I don't think he was upset, but the character artist was joking that he spent a lot of time modeling dead babies, and it wasn't his favorite moment. Can you imagine? Oh my God.
I mean, it's another good point there. As realism improves, it's more of a danger. And that's the thing. It's less cartoonish, it's less goofy, and it's more like, wow, I mean, as visual fidelity increases, you have to make it look more real.
Right.
So it's...
Well, you know what I noticed that MK11 did, that MKX did not do, is it got a little bit more, I don't want to say cartoony, but like over the top extra and less like realistic in a way. Like, okay, so we just put up like the Sub-Zero fatalities today, right? And I forget who, it was Sub-Zero, froze the head, and the head it was Shao Kahn's head, and then he punched it and like the head exploded.
Yeah.
So it was just like a little bit of an extra mile that kind of makes you go like, huh, okay.
Yeah.
Right? So maybe that was a way to kind of make it a little bit, I don't want to say cartoony, but do you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, they have said, like Ed Boon has said, they actually do have lines like that they won't cross. They're like, they're only going to go so far with it.
Doesn't seem like it. Some of them are gross.
The things they come up with, they could definitely get more unnerving than they do. Like,
you think so?
Oh yeah, if they wanted to, yeah, it's endless how far they could go with it. At the end of the day, they're still trying to make it kind of goofy. You know, like over the top to where it's almost funny.
Yeah.
You know, where it's just like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. Ridiculous.
If they wanted to go and make it more realistic, they could.
Yeah.
You know? And more like with more suffering involved. Like, there's things they could do to make it more unnerving, you know? And they don't. They have lines. They're still trying to make it like a caricature kind of thing, you know?
Right.
But it is gore, obviously, for the sake of being gory.
Yeah.
But even in that context, I mean, I can't imagine what it's gotta be like for somebody who, like, you know, we watch a fatality, right? And it's like 5-10 seconds long. And it's like, oh my God, and it's over.
And then we turn it off and then we go about our business.
And there's like, we'll do a fatal blow. It's like, boom, boom, boom. Like, oh my God, and then it goes by. But could you imagine being the guy that's got to work on that animation, like Baraka's fatality, where he rips the face off, frame by frame, get in there over and over again and try to perfect it for days, weeks, months, try to get that perfectly. That's gonna like burn itself into your brain.
Yeah.
And how you've done it, because you created it, and plus that had to be inspired by something. So you're probably studying some sort of source material that's going to tell you what a face would look like if you took off the skin.
I know.
You know, and like what kind of things would trail behind. I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, I never thought about it at this level that, like, man, that's got to really mess with the people actually doing the work.
Oh,
and
totally,
this person here is actually diagnosed with PTSD. And of course, not everyone's going to react to it the same way, right? But it's not everybody, you know, people have different brains, right? Some people are going to like latch on to this. Some people will be able to let it roll off their back. But most people's going to get to you in some way.
Yeah.
And it's I mean, what do you do about it though? I mean, like, it's an interesting, it's not really anything, almost nothing to do anything about, really. It's just an interesting look into it.
Because they can't go back and make it less gory.
No, you can't do that.
Maybe they could, like, control the amount of time that somebody spends on it. So
video game development.
I know.
When are they going to start limiting that?
I know.
You know?
But you know what's really messed up? This sentence kind of got me a little bit. This guy said one coworker, for example, told them the toll of working on Mortal Kombat 11 was eliciting horrible images in real life. When he looks at his dog, he just sees the guts inside of it. And he couldn't look at his dog without imagining all of the viscera.
Ah, sad.
Isn't that sad?
Yeah.
Isn't that sad? If it's giving me dreams and things like that, you know, it's like...
Yeah, see, some of this last statement here is actually a little bit more universal as far as game development goes. We keep hearing about this. We talked a lot about how the end product isn't so damaging as people make it out to be, and I tend to agree with that, and I agree with that too.
Yeah.
But I think the process of making these things can be harmful for people. It can cause them to burn out or lose a sense of self sometimes.
Yeah.
I would hope that something at least the developers could do with their coworkers is just start talking to each other about these things. If we're not solving things, at least having supportive people around, I think, is really crucial.
Yeah.
I agree. It's kind of like the social therapeutic aspect of being involved in video game creation, and not just violent video games. I mean, this goes to like Fortnite or anybody experiencing crunch, really.
Yeah,
you know, where you definitely we hear over and over again how people burn out, lose a sense of self.
Yeah.
And everything. It just becomes their identity.
And NetherRealm is guilty of crunch.
Are they?
Yeah. You guys are sending me all kinds of stuff.
Just another one.
They crunched them to death. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it sounds like almost every single really successful game, there's a story of crunch behind it. And it's tough because we've talked about this before, and there's that fine line between work and art. And if it's your art, it's something that you will pour your whole self into. Yeah. And you're not resistant to it.
But it's also a job.
It's also a job, but a lot of people make art for their jobs.
Yeah.
Like I always equated to writing music or working on a recording. Sure. And I spent 80 hours a week easy working on records, and that was completely voluntary. Nobody was telling me to do that, but that was art for me. I was getting paid for it, but it was still something artistic that I wanted to pour every bit of myself into, and I didn't regret that at all, and I wouldn't have taken that back. It's just that's me as an individual working with a band, working with another artist, not a whole like just company, of hundreds, maybe thousands of workers in some cases, all being pushed to that degree that just want to get a job, we're gonna get on this tangent. This is like one of those things I just don't know the answer to.
I know.
But there's got to be some, especially for things like this. I think just developers that make games like this, maybe as we go forward and people start recognizing that this kind of thing happens to the people who make the games, this will be something that the publishers and the developers and the people in charge just kind of take into account, keep in mind, and maybe have something planned to help with it. I mean, you use the word therapy, just throw it out there, but like, why not? Yeah. Why not? You could have a full-time therapist on staff and make sure that somebody's talking to somebody every week, once a week, you know, about anything.
Right.
And I'll bet that would help. I don't know.
It could. I don't know. But somebody's got to be proactive about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really. And by doing that, they have to not care as much about the deadline.
And that's the thing.
Which will be hard.
That's
time
the
is money.
thing. That's the tough part.
And it will really have to be a complete shift of
I hope we'll see it in our lifetime, and I don't know. I would love to see a consciousness shift in the gaming industry about not being so insane about the deadlines and being more realistic about it and having people work reasonable hours.
Well, you know what has happened though in our lifetimes that it was not like this when we were, younger or whatever, is there has been more of a shift towards self-care and taking mental health days.
That's true.
And things like that. So I feel like we're going in the right direction.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We need to go a little bit farther.
In the States at least, because you look at the way the rest of the world is doing it.
In the States.
And you're like, okay, they're literally happier people because they care about themselves.
Steve Harvey thing going around?
No.
He was...
What's Steve Harvey?
He said rich people don't sleep 8 hours a day. If you want to be successful, stop sleeping.
Oh. Okay.
8 hours a day is too much.
Okay.
You're too indulgent.
That's the secret, folks.
And
to all you YouTube creators out there that are like recording all day and editing all night and only sleeping 4 hours a day, are you rich yet?
I know.
Did it work?
Right? How about it? I know.
Are you rich?
I know.
How you feeling?
So like, I was so. Moving on.
Whatever. Okay, next is actually a U.S. Senator, Josh Hawley from Missouri, introduced a bill to ban loot boxes and pay-to-win microtransactions. I've always wanted to see this addressed. This is not the way I think it needs to be done.
Really?
I don't think you ban loot boxes and pay-to-win microtransactions. I think you ban them. Just be like, you can't make your games like this anymore. Like,
okay. Well, in games played by minors.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
He was referencing Candy Crush.
Yeah, but come on. Any game is potentially a game played by minors.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Any game.
Yeah.
Any game. How the heck do you, discern that?
Yeah.
That's a little ridiculous.
Right.
And when a game is designed for kids, game developers shouldn't be allowed to monetize addiction.
Right.
When kids play games designed for adults, they should be walled off from compulsive microtransactions. Now, how do you figure, is the game going to detect, wait, this is a kid, you can't do it.
I know.
Game developers who knowingly exploit children to face legal consequences. How are you going to prove that a game developer knowingly exploited children so you can charge them for that something? I think this is totally meaningless legislation that this bill will be.
But it's a problem.
It is, but in my opinion, and there's a contradiction here with my opinion. My opinion is that if there's loot boxes, you just have to mark it as gambling. The game contains gambling.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Just call it what it is, call it gambling.
Yeah.
I don't think you ban it, because there's plenty of free games. That's how they monetize it.
Yeah.
You know, I do think it's a problem with fully priced games like you mentioned here, Middle Earth, Shadow of War, Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Right.
Fully priced AAA $60 games that still have microtransactions with pay-to-win mechanics. That's some crap, but it's like, but those games have been pulling it back because of the backlash.
Yeah.
Battlefront 2 got rid of them. That got fixed.
Yeah.
And EA is like had to go out in the future to say like, this game's not gonna have them, this game's not gonna have them, and like it sucks that they have to say that. But it's becoming less popular to do it. But then it mentions here like games like Overwatch, FIFA continue to make big money off randomized microtransactions. Yeah, that's a little weird to me, but Overwatch is still only cosmetic, okay? I really don't know anything about FIFA.
Yeah.
But Apex Legends is free.
Right.
Okay, and like it is randomized microtransactions, but that's also just cosmetic. Those aren't pay to win.
So that games are played by adults and children.
They're both played by adults and children, but they're also not pay to win, so that doesn't count. If we're talking about pay to win microtransactions, that doesn't count unless I want to do loot boxes also.
Right.
But like my only problem with Apex Legends loot boxes, personally, my only problem with them is that they allow you to get duplicates.
Yeah, that sucks.
If you get duplicate stuff, you paid for already, whatever.
Yeah,
I don't think you should be able to get duplicate stuff.
Yeah. That's crappy.
Yeah, I think that's crappy.
It really is.
But here's something interesting. The Entertainment Software Association's update said, which is a game industry lobbyist group, of course, is going to lobby for microtransactions.
Of course. Said
that numerous countries, including Ireland, Germany, Sweden, Denmark, Australia, New Zealand, and the United Kingdom, determined that loot boxes do not constitute gambling. I don't like that. I think they're absolutely gambling.
In-game spending in parents' hands, which is actually, is this guy who introduced this, is he a Republican or a Democrat?
Republican.
Okay, so that's interesting because Republicans tend to be, I don't want to get too political, very hands-off. And kind of
laissez-faire.
Leave it up to you.
Yeah, free market.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I find this unusual.
Yeah. I mean, colloquially, you would think usually someone from the left would be the one wanting to introduce legislation that will control market decisions.
Right.
That's just usually the way that will come. It's not in this case.
I wonder if he has like a young kid.
He may have a kid.
That racked up the bill. You hear about these horror stories.
Yeah, maybe a lot of people called him and he just got in touch with this particular issue. I don't have a problem with this guy being invested in this issue, wanted to bring a bill to want to do something about it. I just personally don't think banning it's the way to do it. I just think you got to call it out, let the parents make a decision.
Yeah.
Be like, I won't let my kid play any games that says gambling on it. Or if it says gambling on it, being like, all right, but I know there's loot boxes in there, so you're not getting any loot boxes. Play your game all you want.
Right.
But like, I mean, a lot of people think about Fortnite. Fortnite does not have loot boxes though. Fortnite though has a targeted story. You know what you're buying. I think they've done it right.
Right.
You want a skin.
Yeah.
You go to Fortnite, you'd be like, I want that skin. I'm buying that skin. I'm going to get that skin when I buy it. That's not pay to win at all. And it's also not a loot box, not a randomized loot box.
Right.
But games that have randomized loot boxes, I don't mind that they're in there. I hate it when they affect the performance of the player and make it an unlevel playing field. I think that's crap. That's what happened at Battlefront 2. You were able to get guns, and that's that's cool. Terrible. But if you have a game like Apex Legends where it's just like skins and stuff, the skins aren't even that great in that game. But if you have the skins, it's still gambling.
Yeah.
Because you're going to buy a loot box and you don't know what you're going to get. And you hope to get some and you're going to spin the wheel and see what you get. That's gambling.
Yeah.
So it's weird that they're going to say that other countries have recognized it as not gambling. I hope they don't just sit on that and be like, well, they said it's not gambling, it's not gambling. Because it sure looks like gambling to me.
Yeah.
But I still don't think banning. I don't know. I don't like it, but I don't know. Banning it?
I know. It's... I'm curious
to
see how it pans out.
The whole thing about when kids play games designed for adults, they should be walled off from compulsive microtransactions. What does that even mean? Where are you going with that? What's your idea there? How would that work?
And who decides that?
Yeah.
That's opening up a can of worms there.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what you guys think about this because I ping pong back and forth a little bit because we do know kids in our family where this is a big deal.
Yeah.
And they want the microtransactions and there's the hounding of the parents and all that kind of thing. So it would be a weight off of the parents' shoulders. But like you said,
I feel like you just say no, you can't.
You just say no, you don't get it.
Yeah, you don't get this. I'm not gonna buy this for you.
Noogies.
If you want to do it, go make your allowance and go buy some Fortnite points or whatever. Buy your skin.
Enjoy.
That's fine. I don't know.
Yeah. I hear you. Okay, it's time for the subreddit of the week, and it is Be Amazed.
Be Amazed.
Try Phillips laxatives.
Oh, I'm amazed. You'll be amazed.
Oh, you'll be amazed at your poop. Okay, so it's amazing things.
Is it?
Who'da thunk? Who'da thunk?
Wow.
So I went to Top of All Time. For whatever reason, this always gets to past 24 hours. I go all
To
time.
Top of All Time. I
And
thought you
then
said you
look,
went to Taco Bell time. And I was like, what?
Taco Bell? Taco Bell delivers here, guys.
Yep.
And we haven't gotten
I think
it
we've
yet.
mentioned that like a few times.
We need to get Taco Bell. Like,
Okay.
I'm cereal.
I'm always down to do
I
it.
want a
Every time we're going to order
Crunchwrap.
food, I'm like, Taco Bell? You're like, no, not Taco Bell. I need something else.
Because I'm
like,
pregnant, I have heartburn. Wait till I shoot this baby out
okay.
into the
Hey,
universe.
hey, when you're ready for Taco Bell,
Let's
I'm
have,
ready
like,
for Taco Bell.
Do you know they have a nacho box now?
I don't even care.
A $5
I just want Taco Bell.
nacho box, like a meal box.
I just
And
want whatever
nachos.
Taco Bell sells, I'll probably be okay
Put
with
it in my belly.
Pretty much.
Put it on my Taco Belly.
In your Taco Belly?
Anyway,
Yes.
so like for
Then we'll
example,
need some Phillips laxatives.
and then we'll,
Or maybe
well,
we
we
won't.
won't. We won't. Not at all.
It's an alternative to Phillips
It'll give you
laxatives.
chorro.
Yes. Chorro!
But look at this. Okay, so this Ard Blair Stones. Have you heard about this?
No.
Have you heard about this? So like, look at this guy.
Oh, like the
each
Tough Man
one-
competitions?
Each one of these. Oh, our sound is all messed up. Each one of these. Okay, 335 pounds. The
Wow.
last stone.
Each one of those is 335
Well, the last
pounds?
one at the very end.
Oh, they go up in weight?
They go up in weight.
335 pounds?
Oh. Like, how is that even?
And that you can't even deadly, like, it's not like grabbing a bar where you'd have really good grip. Your grip would be really...
You like rip your hand open. Oh, this is a wonderful angle.
God. Oh, look at that squat, too. He's going to stand up from this squat with it against his chest.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Some
man,
people.
that's
I know.
crazy.
I know. Look at this one. Absolute unit of a cow stands over 6 feet tall. Watch this.
Oh, my God.
Monster move.
Monster Knickers.
Oh my, his name is Knickers.
His name is Knickers. Oh, my God. What the heck? Is that like a cow with acromegaly?
Does he bone? Like, does he bone?
I'd be afraid for the, like.
I love the pan. Like just here's all these cows and here's Knickers.
Well, it's a she, right? Because it's a cow.
Oh, right. Oh my god.
So who's gonna step up to that?
Who's gonna? You need a little step ladder to get on your Knickers. Oh my gosh. And look at this one. Look at this Transformers cosplay. Look at these kids. Check this out. Look.
What? Yo, that's crazy.
I would have loved
Holy
that.
crap, that's amazing. Where's yours? I want to see yours. I want to see
Give
yours.
me a
Do
little
it.
car.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Holy crap. That's incredible.
That is the coolest
Who
thing
freaking
ever.
put them together?
Somebody's got like an engineer parent
Yes,
or something like
definitely.
that. Or somebody
Holy
who
crap.
works in like special effects or something
Somebody who
like
makes
that.
costumes.
That
yeah.
is amazing. What is, oh, you want to pick one, Maddie?
We are the first human beings to see a Mars sunset.
Oh, wow. Whoa.
Wow, it's so weird.
That's deep, man.
Like, because the atmosphere is completely different. Like, the sun looks totally different.
Yeah. Yeah,
looks like
it
the
doesn't
moon.
it doesn't color the sky like it does here.
No. That's
Wow.
crazy.
Wow. Sunsets are so freaking pretty. That's
Yeah.
so like, female of me, I suppose, but still, I love them. What is this? What else do we have?
What's he stuck that ish?
Oh, let's see. Oh!
What? What?
Wow!
What the heck?
Wow!
Gymnastics are absolutely
I love this
insane.
username, by the way.
Gymnastics are. Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Jeez.
Gymnastics are nuts.
They're
Gymnasts.
crazy. Gymnasts are no joke. Man.
Yeah, like the kind of
They're
workouts they do
really
are
not,
absolutely
yeah.
out of control.
Oh my god. But cool stuff, right? So be amazed. Go look at this subreddit.
I am amazed.
I went down a oh, look at this one too. I went down like a hole of this subreddit. I went down a hole. But check this out. This is so super cool. And then, like, how do you even begin to get, like, the idea to even do all of this and put it all together? Wow.
That's crazy. Like, how...
Yeah.
How...
I know.
How do you even picture that in your head?
I know.
And the order that you put them up, like... I don't... That's crazy.
That's witchcraft is what it is.
That is witchcraft.
Tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
I like it. I like it.
All right, I've been psyched to see this Final Fantasy VII Remake trailer at State of Play happened. State of Play was recently this week.
That's right.
And we're finally getting a good look at what this remake looks like, and I've been so excited. It's a game we definitely both was from our childhoods.
Yes.
Oh, okay, let's go. I've been dying to watch this.
Subject to change. Oh my god, this game. Did you play it when it came out?
Yes.
Me too.
Oh my god.
Halt! Hands up!
Have fun.
I'm here for you to help take the load off your shoulders.
So, what's our next move, boss?
That's easy enough.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Holy crap.
Here. This is for you.
Oh my god.
A flower?
Can you bear to see the planet suffer? Cloud.
Oh my god. Sephiroth.
You beat me too.
And you know what's crazy?
Wow.
Didn't this like entire
Wow.
thing happen because of the tech demo for PlayStation 3?
Did it really?
I'm pretty. Was it PlayStation 3? There was a tech demo for one of the PlayStation consoles. I thought it might have been 3, where the tech demo for it was a redone intro to Final Fantasy VII. And everybody's like, "Oh my god, they redid it!" And they're like, "No, this is just a tech demo." And ever since that, everybody was like, "No, now you have to redo it." And
that's ringing a teeny tiny
and then
bell.
they
I think you're
actually
right.
ended up announcing they were going to actually redo it, and it's, I don't know, this is crazy. It's crazy they redid the intent. This is a big game. It's a long game.
It's a very long
So
game,
that's
yeah.
not like Resident Evil 2.
Right,
Like, this is a
right.
massive game to remake. You know?
Oh my gosh.
But it looks amazing. It looks completely modernized. All the cutscenes, the voice acting.
That's so cool.
I'm so excited about this.
Cool.
Oh,
That's so
God.
cool.
That's gonna make me want to play all the way over again.
I know. But do we have a spare 4,575 hours?
That's how long the game is.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
All right, next. What are you doing?
I
Good
started
Lord.
too early. Sorry. Wait. All right, go ahead. Go
So,
talk.
The Watchmen is going to be a series
yeah,
on
a
HBO.
series.
And I'm interested in this. I watched the movie in the theaters when it came out.
Did you?
A long time ago at this point.
You said it was good.
I remember thinking it was really cool. It was really
I have
long.
not seen the movie.
It was really heady and kind of like, what the F is going on? Like,
Really?
It was before the resurgence of the superhero movies. So for a superhero movie at the time, it was really dark.
Yeah.
I remember it being like, whoa, like this is not how I think it was rated R.
Uh-huh.
It was much grittier than I was
pretty
used to
sure,
seeing
yeah.
them be. And like, it covered these characters that I'd never heard of before very quickly. It's a graphic novel that I hadn't read. So I know a lot of people were excited about it. And I don't remember too much about it. I hadn't seen it again since, but I remember coming away like, whoa, that was like a really interesting watch.
Right.
So, but I also remember thinking like, there's so much in there, it would make a better series. And now it's interesting to see that HBO is doing it.
Yeah,
So we
that's
finally
very
have an
interesting.
official tease. So I'm super excited to see
Yeah,
what this is
and
gonna be
I'm
like.
curious to see what HBO does now because Game of Thrones is over.
Yeah.
Or going to be over within a couple of weeks now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys
well, we gotta watch
watching tonight?
Chernobyl.
Yes,
watch that.
I know. We want to
Yeah.
watch Chernobyl. But
dying
I
to see
saw
that.
that they're predicting that around 30% of people are going to cancel their HBO subscription after Game of Thrones is over.
Yeah.
So
Well, they gotta start from scratch.
I know.
Yeah.
So I want to see how they could grab us.
Well, I see
So we'll
Rorschach
see.
from the beginning, right off
Oh,
the bat.
okay.
Here.
All right. Well, let's take a look.
Okay.
We are no one. We are everyone. And we are invisible.
We convinced ourselves that they were gone, but they were just hibernating. They came for everybody. Oh, please.
Are we safe?
I guess we have ourselves a reckoning.
Whoa.
What are you two talking about?
Oh, nothing. Just the end of the world.
Okay, well, we don't get too much of a look at that. The thing I remember the most from it, there was this like, I'm sure you guys that are more familiar with this will remember. There was this character that was this large, blue, like glowing being, and you can see his wiener.
You saw his wiener?
Just kind of hanging out there. There's this big magic blue wiener hanging out. Because I remember being like, and he was like. I don't know if I remember correctly. It was like this. It was like a setting where there's like normal people there, but like there was actually like supernatural beings, and they were just understood as being there. Like people knew who they were,
sure,
and stuff like that. But it is. I just don't remember many details from it. Now I'm like really curious to get like.
You're curious about the blue wiener.
Oh yeah, of course, obviously.
Oh my god.
Of course.
Yeah.
But it does make me want to watch that movie again before this comes out.
I'd like to see the movie for sure because I remember people loving it. I think around.
I'd be curious how it
aged. It's one of those
aged.
movies that passed me by. Really,
you know, because a lot has happened in movies, especially superhero movies since then.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
you know. So, but
oh my gosh.
But I don't know if this is considered like superhero.
I don't know.
You know.
I don't know. I'm curious. I really want to see what happens in there. Yeah, I'm in. Oh my god, it! Ah!
Man.
We were just talking about this last week.
Yep.
It was, I had it on. It was on HBO last week, and I was brushing my teeth, and Maddie walked in, scared the balls out of me. And I went, "What are you doing? I'm watching it." And he went, "I just walked in the room. Like, what do you?"
This happens a lot.
It does.
You can be watching DuckTales. That would happen.
But I saw pictures of this cast going around social media, and it looks like they lined everybody up like perfectly. And like
everyone
Bill
getting
Hader
older.
and everybody, they all look older. Oh my god, I'm so excited about this cast. I'm so excited about this movie. I want to see what Marsh. Oh, Bev. All right,
man.
here we go.
Okay, here we go. Yep.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yes, may I help you?
I used to live here. Won't you come in? It's the least I can do. Is it like you remember?
Cleaner.
Well, you feel free to look around while I get the water boiling.
Your hair is winter fire. Oh. January embers. My heart burns there too.
Our little new kids, buddy.
There you go. Thank you. Now some music. I do apologize. It gets so very hot here this time of year.
It's fine.
Well, you feel like you could just about die. But you know what they say about Derry. No one who dies here ever really dies. But tell me, how is it being back in Derry?
It's good. Strange.
Strange? Oh, my. I had some cookies in the oven before you came. Stay right there.
I shouldn't impose. I'm gonna.
No, I insist.
It's on her arm.
Your photos are lovely, Miss Kirsch. Are these your family?
My father came to this country with $14 in his pocket.
What did he do, Mrs. Kirsch?
My father joined the circus. I was always Daddy's little girl. What about you? Are you still his little girl, Beverly? Are you?
This meeting of the Losers Club has officially begun.
We can do this, but we have to stick together.
Hello.
Oh my god. Oh, it's gonna be awesome. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, it looks so cool.
Yo. Yo.
That looks awesome. Oh, I'm so excited. September 6th.
Yo, that gave me the willies.
September 6th. Okay. Okay. We're going to be all good by September 6th. We'll be plenty good by September 6th. We can see that in theater. Can recruit the parents to watch.
That freaked me out.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
We got to look at some puppies or something when we're done with this. So wait a minute. He was like in the what was this? Like nobody dies here, and then she froze.
Yeah, that was creepy.
For a minute.
Yeah.
Like
that was really creepy. Yeah.
Dude, not cool. So she's supposed to be like Pennywise's daughter or something?
Yeah,
or
I'm guessing so, right?
that is creepy.
Yeah, it is. The eyes looking like this here in directions.
Look.
Oh.
The eyes in the different directions
Yep.
is one of the creepiest things about this Pennywise.
Yes.
It's so freaking spooky.
It is.
Oh my God. But you know what? I think like this is so well cast.
Yeah.
With this new group here.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
I'm trying to see if I can get them all lined up again. Of course. Yeah, look at them. Oh my gosh. I love that it's McAvoy. I love that it's Bill Hader.
Yeah,
I love it. I'm
yeah.
so excited.
I'm
so excited. Are any of you watching Barry? I feel like
I heard it's really good.
Barry, like we keep seeing stuff about Barry. If you have, tweet at us or put it in the comments because I really think I want to start watching it. That's HBO too, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes,
okay,
it is.
so maybe we could start watching Barry. And they're
Yeah.
only 1 season in, 2 seasons in?
I think there's second season right
That's
now.
not so bad to catch up, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. Let us know. But oh my God, that looks so good. Oh my God, I'm going to pee everywhere.
All right, well, that was that episode of BS on the Internet.
Yes, last one for a while.
Last one for a while. I heard there's going to be a week next week, and we're going to miss it. I mean, we're going to be there, but we're not going to talk
But
about
we
it.
can't say it's been another one of those weeks.
No.
We're going to have to see weeks, like weeks.
It'll be multiple weeks by the next time we're doing
weeks.
this. So we're going to have quite a swath of occurrences to pick from
God,
for the
I'm
next
so
video when we finally come
nervous.
back and do it. But yeah, give us a few weeks. We will definitely keep our social media up to date. We'll be vlogging on YouTube here and there to kind of give you guys an update of where we're at and when to expect us to be getting back to this.
Sure.
We've done this before. We'll do it again. We know the drill to get back to where we were at. Main thing is Lissy's gonna have a C-section scar to heal from, which is
It's a little guy. It's only
it's a
about
little
this
one,
big.
but it's abdominal surgery,
Yeah.
and it's very limiting in the movement and what you can do as far as how many flights of steps you can take a day.
And we're in a basement.
And we're in a basement, so
Yeah.
getting from the bedroom to the basement is something you're not going to be able to do for the first couple weeks at all.
I know.
Let alone be able to sit upright. So
Yeah.
we'll get there, and when we do, we'll let you guys know. Again, keep an eye on our Twitch and make sure you're following that. If you're not already, I'll probably be doing some streams myself in the meantime to kind of keep our feet in the toe of the water there.
I'm getting scared.
Oh, it's gonna go great though. It's gonna go great. It's gonna be awesome.
I'm excited to meet this baby, but I'm afraid because like who looks forward to like surgery? and
No,
being
that part,
awake
yeah.
while you're being cut open and like gutted.
Yeah, there's nothing fun about that at all. But
Oh my God, guys,
the
I'm scared.
people doing it, this is super routine. They do it all day, every day.
I know.
And it's a very safe way to do it.
I know.
And it went great last time. It's
It
gonna go great
did,
again.
it
You know,
did.
so we'll be good.
Oh my God, guys.
But we're really looking forward to get back with you guys again. So please be patient with us. Thank you for sticking around. And if you want to learn more about anything we talked about today, links are in the description.
Yes.
And don't forget to watch us on Twitch.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Oh my God! It finally really worked! And if you like this video, please support us on Patreon. Click like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you sometime!
On the other side!
Bye!
Bye!